It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like for...
Start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Season GA as a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Lakers in L.A. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. LeBron has doubled. The 3 for Doncic. They get it again for 3. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 10 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Chalk up 2 there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
MP passes to Vanderbilt. Gets an open look and hits.
MP keeping his teammates engaged.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Allen outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic dishes to MP. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Doncic. James against Johnson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Substitution on the court. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Jones, no one around him. And he hits it to tie the game up.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Isaac into the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 17.
Jones looking for an opening. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Last game for the Spurs, they pick up the W against the Los Angeles Lakers. Vanderbilt the pass to MP. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Wembanyama. Pass to Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. MP, no good. And San Antonio shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Champagny passes to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Braun, he's checked in for Connect. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Grayson Allen. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
You know, it just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for LeBron James.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagny's checked in.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by one. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it on to Jones. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jones against Reeves. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement starts.
To connect. Back to MP. To the middle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clock at 6. Doncic lets it go from deep. And it's connect. That time on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 4. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Jones. Here's Vassell. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
MP against Vassell. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to MP. Nice defense by Vassell.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserves Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And it's off from three-point range. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Johnson, good.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Doncic against Jones. Picked by Finney-Smith. James the pass to MP. And stolen by Vassell. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones kicks to Johnson. Vassell wide open. That 3 off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. MP passes to Doncic. Now connect.
Get there.
It's stolen by Johnson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front, up by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the band.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And now that we have some time, that is more than enough.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from...
I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Gannett comes in for James. And MP subbed in for Doncic. Fox is double. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. San Antonio again missing. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Wembanyama. Tyus Jones out there with Allen. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element.
Living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
James, the pass to MP. Down low. It's tipped. LeBron outside. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP right side. Now here's James. Back to MP. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From outside the arc. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Some chink. Substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Gannett comes in for James. MP's checked in for Austin Reed. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Here's MP. And that one drops.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength.
for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And guys, it feels like a mini miracle that they're finally going to take one in this 4-game season series, winning the final contest to finish out the year. Still a subpar 1-3 against the Spurs.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Vanderbilt the pass to Vincent. Fades back. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
MP, you're about to go off.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Well, Brennan, this one tonight, you got two teams that have struggled to find any sort of confidence.
You're right, BA, and the thing that you want most is to...
Los Angeles. MP comes in for Doncic. And Miami also making a switch. Anderson's checked in for Burks. And let's take a look at Miami. Terry Rozier is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness. As a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Miami leading by 15. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, we just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
And Allie, thanks. Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. It's stolen by Jaquez. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by MP. Oh, sweet move. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wiggins got 6. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
It's Anderson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. James with the block.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Hayes. And Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. And Miami also making a switch. Burks, he's checked in for Jaquez. Wiggins. Burks passes to Wiggins. It's good. Give him 8 points now.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP looking around. Pass to Connect. Here's Vanderbilt. He shoots it. The rebound by Ware. Outside, Anderson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Miami. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Alec Burks. He's out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
Outside Jaquez. Takes a 3. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Isaac, the pass to MP. From 12 feet. The Lakers with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the inside. Here's Ware. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Ware's got 5 points.
So many things that Jaquez does well, and he looks to set up his teammate.
MP outside. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Burks. Rebounded by Jovic.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
And this is what Jaquez likes to do, attack on the interior.
Some changes now for the...
Substitution on the court.
Doncic against Rozier. Here's Wiggins. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to connect. Doncic outside. James outside. Back to MP. The shot by James, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. Burks, he's checked in for Miami. Vincent outside. MP against Burks. MP, the pass to Vincent. 6 to shoot. Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. The Heat have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. It's Wiggins on the wing. He's covered by Vincent. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
MP up top, defended by Burks. Here's MP. Gets it to go. His 2nd make in 6 tries.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Adebayo, to the middle. And Burks with the basket on the assist from Adebayo.
And creating good shots.
James inside, hounded by Adebayo. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. And there's a nice layup by James. James has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James once he gets that kind of positioning. Nice finish.
Burks for 3. Vincent grabs the miss. Kenny Smith, a screen. Here's MP. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Miami, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys into the mix.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Miami Heat.
They're really hitting the boards.
That does it for halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game. Ready for the Lakers. Isaac, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Finney Smith. Connect's checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Reeves. They've got MP Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Isaac in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Back to Doncic. Shoots over Jaquez. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Ware, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Pass to MP. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Ware.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And both free throws good for MP. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Heat out in front. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
That's his first personal foul.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Heat, they've got Kyle Anderson, and it's Highsmith in at the point. Throws it up high, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
Check this out. That's only their 2nd turnover tonight. They've kept great control of the rock.
MP against Jaquez. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
Here's Highsmith. He's covered by Vincent. Jaquez, that's good.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
James against Anderson. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Pass to Ware, to the paint. And he dunks it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. MP inside. Jaquez covers. MP no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Puts up a 3. Poked loose. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Vincent passes to MP. Here's Highsmith. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the wing. Vincent outside. Vanderbilt with a screen. The 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Jaquez has got 4 rebounds now. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The importance of getting your... So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd had...
You win some, you lose some. Some nights, the shots don't fall. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
There he is.
Every game is a new day.
Lucky fans, we hope to see you on our Lakers Pick'em game. The first 10,000 fans that arrive will receive this memorable giveaway. You can take this music line or summer basketball game to show who your squad is.
Oh, say does.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Duncan Robinson.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Thomas, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Roman. He's checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Austin Reeves. And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Well, this is the scary thing. When you make it about yourself, sometimes that causes you to try to make plays that aren't within the flow of the game. We've already seen some of that. I know MP is trying to move the needle for his team. Maybe they just need a little time to get used to this new normal.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hayes. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Hayes has got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those
with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Connect. MP comes in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for Robinson. And it's Russell in for Johnson. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. James is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. LA's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Outside Wilson, pass to Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Robinson's checked in for Brooklyn. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Doncic passes to MP. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. No good with the elbow jumper. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Robinson dishes to Johnson. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first. For the first half, a competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update? Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway. Lakers leading by 6. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Wilson out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Martin. Then it's Johnson. And it's Robinson in at the 2-guard spot. Outside Martin. Pass to Johnson. And here's Wilson. Vanderbilt defending. 6 on the shot clock. Wilson the pass to Robinson. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about...
Robinson's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
MP up top. Pass to James. Here's Connect. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really
count it.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
MP outside. To the inside. Puts it up. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
What you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Connect. So it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled.
win some, you lose some. Hey, it's just one loss. Quiet out there tonight. Fans live for games like this one.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson joining. All right, Richard, we're right here in the middle of the season. What's the mindset at this point?
Well, there's still a lot of games to be played.
Will go for a different look here. Jones, he's checked in for Paul George. Coffey comes in for Powell. Miller's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Lowry in for James Harden. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Isaac, he's checked in for Hayes. Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect's checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Vincent. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got MP. Connect is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. The shot by Reeves, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Inside, here's Miller, and he converts the layup. Miller's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
MP up top. Lowry with a steal. Pass to Coffey from deep. It's hauled in by Isaac. Right side Reeves. Shoots over Miller. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 10 points. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. MP is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's James. Then it's Connect. And it's Isaac in at the 5. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
It's James on the wing. Now here's MP. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers lead by 3. Lowry outside. Eubanks the screen. Here's Coffey. Misses the 3. James against Harden. Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers. Here's James. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
You know what he wants? He wants to attack, and then guess what? He wants to attack some more. This man was born to go to the rim.
Harden from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Harden against MP. James deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Isaac with a screen on Jones. Here's MP. The rebound by Eubanks. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. On the wing, Harden. Check by James. Pass to Eubanks. And that one is hammered home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And we've got a timeout. Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Connects checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Vincent. .114 left in the first half of this one. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
You gotta respect Bogey's offensive game. He can get productive in just about any situation.
No good again that time. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
To the right side. Pulls up on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Rebound, the Lakers.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Powell with a steal.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Jones finds George. With 1 on the clock. And the first half now in the books. The Clippers on top, up 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
Moving on to our next. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
Well, for those... Making a switch here. MP's checked in. We've got Bogdanovich. George out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Reeves up top. Defended by Harden. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Powell. Uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got 11.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally. Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Harden can't hit. Lakers trail by 6. James passes to Hayes. Oh, stolen by Harden. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And he lays it in. 14 points for him.
If there's one guy out there that can do instant damage, it's Harden. Look, he makes a play on one end, then goes solo on the break.
Vanderbilt to pass to MP. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jones, he's checked in for Powell. The Lakers also with a sub. Isaac, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. 1:46 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Knocked loose. Here's Bogdanovich. 7 points in the game. George's shot is good.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Hayes. MP against George. James outside. Here's MP. Out to James. Clock at 4. Over Bogdanovich. James, that's good.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake. He is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for LeBron.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
MP inside. He's guarded by Mills. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Christie's checked in for the Clippers. Second free throw, no good. Lowry against Reeves. To the left wing. Here's the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's MP. Coffey grabs the board. The Clippers lead by 14. Pass to Lowry. The 3 ball. The Lakers with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Lakers, Shake Milton out there with MP. Then it's Connect. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Isaac in at the 5.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Here's Harden. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Lowry against Milton. Here's Harden. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
MP, the pass to James. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you.
Completely new group for the Clippers. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. MP shot is off.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Jones from outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Now Isaac. Milton passes to MP. Can't get it to fall. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 16-6 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry against Milton. Jones from outside. Finney-Smith pulls it in. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily, showing that they're the...
Season's not over. Plenty of time left. We all have our bad days. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work. These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
And you'll be leaving with your very own Lakers beanie. Laker fans, be sure to have your tickets for next Laker Girls Night Night. The first 15,000 fans will receive a cap. Stop by the ticket office to grab your tickets for the Laker Girls Night Night. Laker fans, if you still want tickets for upcoming home games, be sure to visit our website or the ticket booth to secure your tickets today. We want your time and your meeting to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eye. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Washington, they're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Koulibaly. Chris Middleton is out there with Song. And it's Champagnie in at the...
Comes together in a hurry and they make a run, but that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Vincent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Clippers was not happy with how he played. He only scored a few points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. And his poor play of late has really become a major concern for him and his coaches. He has to pick it up soon, Kevin. Of course, they need him.
Thank you, David. Great job. You know, even the best players have weak games, guys. And I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, you know, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
That is the question, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
Now, here's MP. He's covered closely. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Reeves the pass to MP. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers lead by 6. 2K Sports, back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So the Wizards 5 right now. George is out there with Holmes. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Carrington in at the 2. Lakers leading by 4. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Brogdon against Isaac. In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. Finney-Smith passes to Isaac. No good on the 3. Wizards trail by 5. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Champagnie. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Shake Milton. The Wizards making a switch here. Here's Bay. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Brogdon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
Brogdon does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
Here's LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. The rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. MP outside. MP finishes inside.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Inside. Rejected by Brogdon.
One of the things you just love and respect and admire about Brogdon, he just makes plays that help his team.
To the paint, here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
James looking it over. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Picking up his...
The Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this.
Hey, and for some injury recovery advice, we're going to send it over to our in-house doctor, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, the best thing to do for an injury is to be physically active as possible.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man?
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And he's shown...
We'll go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for James. And MP, he's subbed in for Vincent. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. MP out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Connect, and it's Isaac in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Connect. Isaac a screen on Brogdon. On the wing, Isaac. Oh, good with the triple. Wizards trail by 17. And here's Middleton. Here's Carrington. Wizards passing it around. And Holmes throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Finney-Smith finds MP. To Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. Rebound, Washington. Carrington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A shot off that time. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. George is out there with Holmes. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Carrington in at the small forward. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star now?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And they double up James. Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Washington with the ball, trailing by 17. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And here's Los Angeles. Here's MP. LeBron outside. Knocks down the step-back Jay. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them.
We've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. MP's got 4 points this quarter. Wizards trail by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here's Bay, and that one good.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Milton kicks to MP.
Right.
Connect with it, working on Bay. Now, here's MP. The fader. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. Now, Bay to the inside. Here's George. MP from deep three-point land. It's off. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Good job, MP. I see. That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Up next, the Celtics.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Catch a stop and pocket profit every hard to pussy win. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play with the fool. Yeah, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K. And here's a look at some numbers for Jaylen Brown.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And we'll go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Vincent. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. All alone. To the wing, right side. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We discussed the different ways that Al Horford can impact a game. And Coach told me he defends, he rebounds, he can score from all 3 levels. Al does whatever his team needs on any given night. He's the glue guy. So it'll be interesting to see what contribution Horford brings tonight. EA?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Cornette passes to Horford, and here's Brown. He's covered by Reeves, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Milton passes to MP. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. James can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. James outside. Back to MP. Here's James. Drills the baseline jumper. James has got 10 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Shireman in at the point. MP makes his move. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Tatum passes to Horford, pulls it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's got his first points of the night. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3, and this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Boston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Thunder, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Lakers, they can't seem to find their groove and move up the rankings. They flirted with some options, but so far they keep getting the same results.
No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to James. Back to MP. Here's Connect. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I was wanting to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Pass to Cornett, and Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory.
First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers.
See their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
And now moving on to a top. Appreciate you joining us.
And we've got... We'll go for a different look here. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Vincent. Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
All right, let's get an update on Jason Tatum from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Celtics head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's MP. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Connect. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Connect's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Walsh in at the 2.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
MP, the pass to James. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 8. To the inside, Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
On the wing, Isaac. Again, the Lakers score.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Back to MP. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Tatum against MP. The baseline J is on the way. Tatum can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
But they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Kept alive. Outside Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the 2nd half.
And so J.J. Redick called.
Cheer on your little girls dance team. Yeah.
So it's Boston now. 15-point game.
MP. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Celtics. Wall. Taking.
And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both. 23 seconds left in the 4th. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Pass to Goodwin. MP up top. Boston pulls it in. we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm. Let's keep this winning streak going.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the Lakers starting group.
Are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on, Kevin.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. MP up top. Jackson Davis defending. 5 on the clock. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Back to Kuminga. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Isaac passes to Reeves. MP outside. Back to Reeves. Here's Connect. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Connect out there with LeBron James. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Tough shot inside by MP.
Now the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Here's Hield. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Hield against MP. LeBron outside. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 11. Moody the pass to Curry. Hield from outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hield's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Draymond Green, who's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Shake Milton. Got that one up quick. Podziemski's got 9.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Now with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Third is Stephen Curry.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
MP to the rack. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And stolen by MP. Vincent's shot is good. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
But one thing that no team loves is a young selfie.
So it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season, and you got to be feeling pretty good if you're one of the teams at the top of your conference.
It's a huge confidence boost. Let you know that they're doing the right thing right now.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this... Some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And MP, he's subbed in for Vincent. Buddy Hield is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. MP kicks to Finney-Smith. Lakers passing it around. Isaac with the screen for Reeves. 6 to shoot. From 6 away. They get it back. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Warriors trail by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. MP inside, defended by Moody. Isaac with a screen for Reeves. And that one released in time, but no good. Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for the Lakers right now, MP out there with Shake Milton. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Connect. And it's Isaac in at the 5, down low. From the arc, the shot's good for Milton. Milton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. To the wing on the left, here's Moody. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Isaac against Hield. MP left side. Pass to Connect. Back to MP. Fires it up. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. MP follows the miss and puts it through.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Moody. 3-pointers off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Connect gets it to go.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Pajemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And then for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Shake Milton. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. MP inside, covered by Hield. Here's Vincent. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Hield against MP. Pass to Finney-Smith, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Son Jake. And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Way to bring home that W. Tonight should be easy work. There he is. We know MP came ready to play.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jusuf Nurkic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning them.
And get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Diabate's checked in for Nurkic. Williams comes in for Okogie. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for Ball. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect's checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Vincent. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Connect. 6 on the shot clock. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the night now.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's MP. And the layup is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Smith. The shot's good.
Yeah, Smith plays bigger than his size. He's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Isaac left side. MP inside. Covered by Smith. Outside Reeves. The shot that time not on target.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Smith passes to Bridges. Smith outside. Williams a screen on Reeves. The 3, Smith. And it's Connect with a rebound. Now Reeves. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Trey Mann out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Smith. And it's Diabate in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Charlotte leading by 3. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
James finds MP. Isaac outside. Over to the left wing. MP outside. Pass to James. Here's Connect. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by James. Connect's got his first 3 points of the game.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Williams misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to MP. The kick out to Milton. Screen by James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Smith from outside the arc. And that one's good. Man's got 6.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
MP against Smith. James inside. Physical play by LeBron inside.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
And we've got a... So it's Charlotte going into the break up 12. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back after this.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Lakers. Thanks as always.
And with the second... Getting ready for the Lakers. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Vincent. Williams on the wing. Isaac covering. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Off target with the 3. Lakers trail by 3. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Connect. Then it's MP, then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Reeves in at the point. Has to Connect. For the tie. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Give him 8 points now.
This Connect guy is a pure shooter.
Here's Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And here's Smith. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 9 points.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
MP, the pass to Isaac. Now here's MP. Here's Connect. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, they needed the 3 to tie it up, and he nails it. That sets up what could be a riveting fourth quarter.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Grant Williams. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Smith, and it's Gibson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Charlotte, tipped away. It's stolen by MP. To the middle. Here's James. Nice work inside from James. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Pass to connect. It's James on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Williams. And again, it's the Lakers.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And that one's good, man.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Milton passes to MP. Back to Milton. James, right side. Over Williams. The shot by James, no good. Charlotte trailing. On the wing man, covered by MP. And that one's good, man. Man's gotten 4 this quarter.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammate.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Pass to Okogie. 3-pointer. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And he commits the intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Here's man. No good on the quick 3. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming near. This is when you lean into it.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Shake Milton. Pass to Connect. MP inside. Edwards there. It's intercepted. And now Philadelphia on the break. Grimes with the bucket.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Finney-Smith. Isaac right side. Hands it from downtown.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Outside, Simmons. Outside, Edwards. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Pass to MP and stolen by Simmons. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's MB. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And there it is for him.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
MP kicks to LeBron. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got his third basket of the night right there. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Los Angeles Lakers. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
We've got Chris Dunn, Joel Embiid out there with Edwards. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Grimes in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. To the middle, here's Simmons. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Simmons got 6 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Richard, close to a decade ago, Eric Gordon won the 6th Man of the Year award, and he is still a force off the bench.
Gordon is still a factor from outside. Not as much burst as he had before, but you got to respect his drive. His game has aged very well. I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
MP, right through contact. MP. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Simmons. The quick look, no good that time.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Philadelphia shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams changing it up here. Here's McCain. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. McCain's got his second bucket of the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
MP deciding where to go with it. LeBron passes to MP. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Dunn kicks to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Another three for Philadelphia.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Pass to MP. Now here's James. Connect with it. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Connects. Got 5.
And you have to run Connect off his spot. He's very comfortable in the corner.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside the...
So both teams making some changes here. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. Dalton Connect is number 1.
With the way he shot.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching 2K Sports.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new face. Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open.
And that concludes.
And we've got second. Substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Shake Milton. Maxey, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
So for the Lakers right now, Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then it's Connect. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Isaac in at the power forward. Isaac with a screen for Reeves. Maxey grabs the miss.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Reeves. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They host the Kings after this game. Takes a 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Philadelphia ahead, leading. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Grimes in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly... Nice finish. Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to connect. Now here's Goodwin. Not a lot of room. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac a screen on Drummond. The 3 from LeBron. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Traps in the tray. And now a 7-point Philadelphia lead. And stolen by Simmons. Uncovered. The second effort. Dunn shot's good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
That's a good one. Down low. Here's MP. MP gets it to drop right over the defense.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. So the 76ers winning. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down.